every time somebody talk about Poozy. I don't jump in the panel every time somebody talk
No,
about
wait.
Brianna.
Well, I'm
Oh
not
my
you. I'm
God.
not you. But you
But
just
you
said
said me. You just said I
Okay, I'm
do
gonna
it.
tell
You
you.
said
I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell you
do
what
it.
you said. I said
Go
what you
ahead.
said. Whenever you feel like you want to say something about somebody, you get in a panel and do it. Right?
I get it.
Whenever
Okay, you're
you
right.
feel like, okay, so when I feel like I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If it's every motherfucking day, every motherfucking night, I'm gonna keep doing it. Cause what you said the other day when somebody asked you if somebody told your daughter something, what you gonna tell your child? You gonna say, what did you say? You said you gonna tell your child do what the fuck they want to do and keep doing it. That's what came out of your mouth. Right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm somebody's
But
child, so I'm
not.
gonna do it. And that's how I
But
raise
come
my
on,
children.
like,
I don't care if y'all lick
can
her
we
ass, y'all gonna lick
discern
her
though?
ass from
Like,
front to back. I'm gonna say what the fuck I wanna say until I get tired. Period. So
See,
y'all
okay.
you
can
So what?
talk.
This
asking it
this
Cause
is
in
what
what
I'm
that
saying.
way
happened
Wait. This is
is
what I'm
funny
saying.
though.
This is what I'm saying. Cool. I get it. Right. I get it. My point that I'm trying to say is, do we have to every time like something involves that person? Do we have to like even if you do know it ain't negative? Do we have to make it negative every time? Can we
in my
not see
Mm.
in my
that it's
opinion,
not
okay,
always negative because we
okay,
don't like that person?
but I've already said that my friends can be right and my friends can be wrong, my enemies can be right. I've already said that. I'm not the type of person, but I see through the bullshit. I've been on these panels
Trina,
long
I
enough,
say the
just like
same
you
thing
said,
about you.
just like you say
Y'all bringing this
these.
to me like I don't say the same thing about each and every one of y'all individually. Every time, if people dragging you, Trina, I just told people how you can grow. I just sat there and had a whole argument with the whole panel about how I see growth in you. Like, y'all don't understand. I can separate if I like you, dislike you, if you gave me a hard time, and really just see the positive
When
when
But
it's
that don't apply to
positive.
me because I
hold on,
spoke
Queen,
very highly
let
of
me say this,
everyone I've
Queen.
encountered,
Queen, let me
mostly,
say
with the
this.
exception of one or
When I
two.
see something right, I will say that it's right. This is a motherfucker that can't even apologize to people when she's wrong. She gave a half-ass apology and used the excuse, don't blame me, when a Poozy got up there and sentenced an entire community to death. And she said, I apologize to the community. She didn't even give um um I'm sorry, my Peach an apology. So when a bitch can't apologize, she need me to stay on her motherfucking head, and I've said I'm gonna fucking keep doing it. Period. And ain't nothing nobody can do about it.
So what is
You
y'all end
prove.
result?
So
What is
let me
y'all
tell
end
you this
result? What are you
opposition, because
guys
I'm gonna
trying to
say what
gain
just
out of
happened.
this?
What just happened in 4K is my problem. Opposition, I love you, but you said something that triggered me. You just said, well, we can see that Braid has a closer friend relationship with Diamond than Queen Jules and Dark Queen.
I
I
didn't
I'm
say
don't
that.
want a
sorry. I'm
Why
motherfucking
that
sorry.
relationship
why
with the
that
bitch.
trigger you?
That's the
I'm
problem. Cause
sorry.
that's the problem. I ain't
See,
never wanted
that
a
didn't trigger
relationship with the
me.
bitch.
Because
So
she said
this
she
is
Why
the
wanted to
that
have
picture.
a
trigger
close
This is the
you?
relationship
picture.
with Diamond.
Because
And
this is the what you mean? Why does it trigger
Black
me?
Queen, I'm sorry.
What do
I
you mean?
knew
Why
I
does it
didn't
trigger
know you
me?
was in here when I said that. If I would have known you was stop laughing,
She's
Jules.
lying.
If I would have known you was in here, because you know something, I know that you dealing that hurt. Whatever she did do, I don't know what she did to you. I don't know, but I think your feelings are valid, and I've always told you that because we don't know how each person feels inside. We don't know. So if I would have known you was in here, I would have never said
No,
that.
I
I
just
didn't think,
happened to scroll in
and
as
I'm
you were
sorry,
talking. My
Oh,
cameras.
and I am
So
sorry
shut your
sympathetic.
ass up.
because
But
I
T
really
just
do.
asked.
I know that I don't know what happened there, but like I told you so many times. I've been in places that I have felt a certain type of way. So I cannot say your feelings is not valid. I think you and Queen Jews are different when it comes down to that type of hurt. I don't think Diamond or whatever happened, transpired, affected Queen Jules as much as it affected you. And
Ain't nothing
I
happened with
want to know
Queen
what
Jules.
happened. I really
Ain't
do.
nothing
I knew it
happened with
was
Queen
something.
I
Jules.
It was
appreciate you
something.
being honest, Drop. Girl, I appreciate you
Yeah, ain't
being
nothing
honest.
happened with Queen Jules. So why y'all? You see how the narratives get spent. So you're spinning a narrative even when you say that.
They all
When you say
said.
that I'm
They
So now
all
y'all
closer,
said.
trying to
or
tell us that our
if I was
eyesight
trying to be
don't work?
close when
Now
I
y'all
wasn't
trying to
trying to be
tell us that our
close.
eyesight
I
don't
ain't say
work?
Okay,
that.
so
Oh,
Pearl,
but you
what
trying
happened
to tell
between me
her
and
her
Diamond?
Are y'all
sight
trying to
don't
tell us that
work?
our eyesight
No,
and our
Pearl,
ears are
tell me
So
what
wait a
It's
functioning?
minute.
happened. What
irrelevant.
happened
Pearl
between me
always
and
wrong. Just
Diamond?
ignore Pearl.
We saw y'all today. We
No,
saw
no,
y'all
no,
and
no.
heard
What
y'all.
happened
We
between
saw
me and
y'all with our
Diamond?
eyeballs and
No,
we
no, no,
heard y'all
no.
with
I'm
our
talking about
ears.
in general. What happened between me and Diamond before here that got us here?
No,
They
ho.
showing you
I'm
what you
talking
know.
about what y'all did today. What we
Okay,
saw
never
y'all
mind.
do
Go
with
ahead,
our
drop
eyeballs
queen. Go
and
ahead,
what we
drop
heard
queen.
y'all do with our ears. That is what we
Go
are
ahead,
talking
drop
about.
queen. Finish.
Y'all
I'm
showed
sorry.
a very
Squeakles,
strong
Pearl is
disdain for
always
that woman
wrong. She
Yeah,
want
she
today.
don't know. She
attention.
just
Just ignore
talking
Y'all
her.
about.
showed a
Please just
very
ignore
strong
her.
disdain for that
She's
woman
the
who ain't done
jealous.
a damn thing to either one of
She's the
y'all.
jealous
And
one. You
because
don't know
y'all
what she
can't
did to
control
me.
y'all
Oh
You don't
emotions,
Lord,
know what
please
she
be
did to me.
quiet,
You
Pearl.
can't
and
speak for
because
me,
y'all can't
you
control
ugly ass
y'all
bitch.
emotions, y'all want to come on here and try to dog the girl at a time when she was trying to help a friend because y'all don't like her. You hoes is sick.
Oh my God. Well, I'm
I'm
sorry.
trying to help
Girl,
him
I
because
five
if she was
appreciate
problems.
trying
that.
to
Now
help
I,
him,
know,
she
I
I
would have
thought
been
you
appreciate
was a
you
gone.
trying to
realist,
help.
but
She
you
wouldn't
not.
have been trying to. If she was trying to help him, she wouldn't have had to come to TikTok and say I was
Hey,
trying to help him.
V.
I would have
That didn't
logged off
happen
and would
like
help my
that. That
friend.
didn't happen like that,
Bye.
Drop.
Y'all can make
What's
whatever
up, Trina?
excuses
It
y'all
didn't
want.
happen
It
like that.
didn't
That's
happen
not
like
what
that,
happened.
but I had a question for everybody but you, T.
Okay.
So if Drop is sick and she's infatuated, then y'all been sick and infatuated with me. Cause it's a whole lot of y'all that as soon as Trina name is said, here y'all come running, and I ain't never so much as said
Trina.
hi or bye to you.
Oh,
Trina,
I know you
do
ain't
you
talking
know
to
that
me.
me and you
I
had
know
our
you ain't talking to me.
issue? Trina, you and I had our issue when I first started frequenting a
And
lot
I
of
didn't
these
do nothing to
guys.
you either, if we
And
being
I don't
honest.
even know you,
You
Trina.
jumped on the
Listen,
bandwagon
Hold on.
yourself.
Let me ask you a question,
no,
Trina. Do
I
you
don't know
think
you,
What I do
Trina.
to you,
Trina?
Pearl?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question before you go there, because you
Pearl.
know, Trina, if something happened to you and they got to TikTok, don't you think people would have went in full force? Not everybody, because you know people would have been haters, but the people that matter. Don't you think all of us, including me, would have went in full force to make sure you was good?
But that was never a problem of mine. Of course,
Yes and no,
I'm not talking
as they
about your problem.
should.
Your problem is not the problem,
As
right? Your
yeah,
problem
I
is not the problem.
would.
This is bigger than you. I don't know what happened with you. I wasn't there. I'm looking at the whole thing, the whole thing. So I'm not. Your problem is not what I'm talking about. But the way that we can make something negative. The same thing with the situation with you and the person that's helping you, and everybody got something to say about that. Why is it when somebody's trying to do something positive by somebody, we say we don't come together, we say we don't help each other, we say this. Why do we have to fight about it? Why can't we work together and say, okay, this person is sick right now, let's come together, and if I don't fuck with this person, don't fuck with the person.
See, that's a
What is
question for
wrong?
Diamond and her comment section and her cash apps.
but it was
okay, Trina,
posed to you,
Trina,
Trina.
Can
Trina.
I
But let me
answer
say
For
something,
this,
what?
Trina?
That man ain't
Trina,
talking to nobody.
Trina. When me and you
Can I
had our
answer for
issue,
Trina?
we got into it on a live. I don't even remember what the argument was about, but that ended. It ended just as fast
Trina
as it
just sounds
started.
like she
And on
stinks.
top of that, Trina,
She got a
I have
stinking
always
attitude and a
told
stinking
anybody
ass.
I've never jumped on a bandwagon about nobody talking about you. And I have always said I don't give a fuck about me and Trina not getting along. I still want the best for
I
her.
don't give a
I
fuck
ain't
about
never jumped on no
Trina.
bandwagon about you,
Stop it,
girl,
Queen.
and
She
I
is
never
grown.
will. You know why I won't do that? Because I understand what the fuck you going through, and I don't want
Okay,
you out
she's
here
30
fucked up.
years
I
old.
don't
You
Just
want
want
be
you to
some
be in no
calm and
attention?
don't
situation where
worry.
Hold on,
everybody
Pearl.
want to sit
Hold
down and
on,
talk
hold
about
on,
you.
Pearl. Let
Go
me give you
ahead.
some attention,
Go
opposition.
ahead. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead,
Go
boo.
ahead. Go
Go ahead.
ahead. With your stinking
I know you
self.
want some attention.
Go,
Go ahead.
go,
Go ahead.
go.
Let
We
me
don't
pay
gotta do
attention
this, y'all.
just
Go.
to
We
you.
don't got to.
Because
We
your
don't gotta do this.
attitude
Let me
is
pay
stinking,
just
Trina.
attention
Your
to you. Go ahead,
attitude is
boo.
Y'all, we don't
Go
stinking,
gotta do
ahead.
Trina,
this.
just like your booty.
Okay.
Your attitude is the smells the same as your ass,
Okay.
Trina. And you
You
get
ain't
on
never
this.
smelled Trina.
Oh, I smelled her at the gala, and she smelled it just like Cheerios and Boo Boo.
Okay.
So,
T,
Trina,
why you
Oh
gotta get
my
it? She
God,
wanna go ham.
opposition.
You be going ham. You so funny, T.
I muted.
but she gets on this internet as if she is this outstanding person. And we
Well, I
know
never said that.
she
You
is
just said that. So
not.
thank you.
And we know she is not. But we don't judge
Opposition,
her.
please don't do this.
We don't
Please
judge
don't.
her. Who is
Please don't do
Victoria?
this. Please
No,
don't
I
do
want
this
them to
because
get it
this is what
out.
we're
I don't
trying
know
to
what they
talk
think they
about. No,
doing,
y'all
but
There
don't
is
do it.
no talking about
Y'all
this.
already know there ain't nothing you can say to hurt Trina feelings. So I don't know why it even got it up.
I
Okay.
just want them to
I'm
get it out
I'm
because if she get it
I'm
out,
ready.
he or
I'm
she,
ready.
whoever the fuck,
Y'all
maybe they
always
need
ready
to
to
shut
stop
up. So
somebody
go ahead
from
and get
going
it out.
off while
I'm
y'all
just
be
saying it
going
ain't gonna hurt
off.
her feelings. We is a
The
waste. Like when you
hypocrisy is
realize a person
crazy.
ain't bothered by
The
your insults,
hypocrisy.
I don't understand why they keep insulting the motherfucker that ain't bothered by. Like if you keep swinging at
V Ray
somebody,
just
your
came
dick
up to
don't
do the
win,
same thing. I want these
right?
hoes
Let
to
it
get it
out.
What's
out
the
their
person to
system.
keep swinging?
Get it out your
I don't
system,
understand. I don't understand. I'm
please.
not gonna keep swinging at a motherfucker that I know I can't hit.
And don't forget that you wouldn't swing on in real life.
Well, I
And
see
maybe,
that
Let's
and
other
not leave that
side.
you know,
out.
maybe something
I don't
would
get it.
grip her. Maybe she would get some substance or something.
From one of you bitches? Please.
Yes.
No, baby. You don't even got the courage to show yourself, bitch.
So,
you can't think I'm
can
going
I
to be
answer for
inspired by
Trina?
anything
I
that
did
you
show
I
say.
think
myself.
Trina would like. I think
I'm
Trina,
huge.
You couldn't have
let me
saw
say
it.
something on your
I'm
behalf.
huge.
If Trina ever gets hurt, if Trina ever has an issue, gets hurt, God forbid, I'm not wishing that on her, but if Trina ever gets hurt, enough of us know Trina's cash out that if y'all want to do something for Trina, put her cash out up. I think Trina would appreciate that more than having to go through somebody else. It is going to go directly through
But
her
that's
cash
not.
out
But
card, and she can just
if
get
people
out the
decide, Trina,
hospital
would
and
you be
swipe.
upset if somebody
And she don't have to
decided?
wait for nobody to drive up.
Trina,
She
would
don't
you
have to
be
wait for
upset
nobody to.
if I was here and I said something about you and people start sending me just start sending me cash outs for you, and like, well, not me, somebody that you trust.
I
Would you
Would
be
think
you
an
mad about
appreciate
honest
her
that?
to put
person
up your
will give
cash out?
what today's time. I
Would you
think
be
a
upset about
real
that, Trina?
honest person will give
Let
that
me know
person
when to
cash
answer.
out. I'm gonna be
Go
honest
ahead,
with you.
answer.
I think a
So,
honest person
okay.
a trusting, honest person will give that person cash app. They will
Shut
not be
up,
taking the
Jules.
money from their own cash app. I
I got
think
something
that's
to
how
say.
I think. A real honest
Thank you.
person, a
Thank
real
Well,
you.
I
honest
ain't never heard nobody
person.
say
Honest.
Diamond
Can
wasn't
I
honest with no
answer,
money.
please? Can I
Go
go
ahead,
ahead and
Trina.
answer? Because, again, the funny part about it is other people are having a problem with her collecting money. I
She please
told
answer.
people that the best way to get a message to Bray right now was the Cash App Diamond. I said that out of my mouth.
Okay, so you cool with that? You
I
wouldn't have a problem with that?
also, their Diamond has already collected Cash Apps for me and surprised me earlier this year for Aubrey. Well, last year for Aubrey.
Okay.
So I
So
don't.
you know she
I
will give
clearly
you. You
feel
know.
that
Okay.
Diamond is
Thank you.
trustworthy with money.
She
Thank you,
don't know
Trina.
how much she got. She don't. Did she show you the cash ups or how much she collected, or she just
I
gave
didn't
it
You
to
ask.
you?
old
This is what
negative,
I was.
Okay
nasty
then.
asshole.
Okay
But see,
then.
this the thing.
Okay
This is what
then.
I was saying
This is
earlier
why
about
people don't help people. This is
when
why
you
people
are a
don't help
certain.
people.
This is what I was saying earlier about when your heart is a certain way. That's why a lot of y'all be so paranoid because of who you are.
Yep.
I didn't even think to ask her about the cash apps. I took what she sent me and I was grateful because guess what? As much as y'all try to paint me out to be, I'm not no snake ass person. So I'm not paranoid that everybody's trying to fuck me over. I took it, I said thank you, and I kept it pushing. Just like this morning when I was told, no, don't pry no further, I said, okay, long as he good, and I didn't go no further. I don't be thinking in my head, oh, well, this motherfucker lying, oh my God. I don't think like that because I don't move like that. You feel like, you understand?
I don't think that's the same because I'm the giver. I'm never the taker. So I don't think like
So
that
yeah,
because I
Trina
get over
did
on
say
people.
that
Never try to
to
get over
send the money. I can
anybody.
vouch for that. She did say to send the money to Diamond. So she wasn't worried about the Cash App situation.
I agree. I heard that as well.
Can I say
But the
something?
thing is,
She's small, Diamond.
drop queen. What is the use of being a giver if you're gonna throw it back up in somebody's face, ma'am?
So T, can I say this really
Give me 1
quick?
second, Keith. Yeah. Go ahead. Come back in, Keith. Go ahead.
All right, so I was in the live this morning, and although I've had my little spats with Trina, I think it was genuine up to the point to where, in my personal opinion, where Trina felt like she had to intercept some information, meaning that when Susu received the information, it was just the whole freaking, it was just weird going on with what was happening, as if the information they were saying they were going to send this to Diamond. Diamond wasn't getting the information, and Susu took the initiative to come up and say, hey, I got it and I'll be sending it to you. But this is the only plight with Trina that I feel like no one's pointing out, or they may have pointed it out, but they're not honing in on it. She felt so compelled to intercept that
The mama said
information.
no.
Now, but
Blame the
hold
mama.
on, hear me out though. If everybody else, or if Susu, or if anyone else was privy to that information, why all she could have just allowed Susu to send it and just tell Diamond what the mother had said. She felt compelled to be a bodyguard for Braid, and just intercept the information. And another thing, secondly, what I don't like about what Trina have done is she was just on Manny's panel earlier, and Diamond was the biggest bitch and the biggest whore. And you just don't change and flip like that. Some of that will have to have been already in you.
You stupid
for you,
bitch.
I understand.
Oh, you
What
about her
about
calling me a liar and making it seem like I was trying to scam or wanted some money way before I had ever said
But
anything.
I knew you wasn't that
vitriol that
snake.
she
Are you
had
dumb?
towards
Oh,
Diamond
Trina.
lets me know that
The
she's a
fuck?
real snake. She is a snake.
Oh, okay.
Snake, bitch.
So before I had ever even spoke and she called me a liar and tried to make it seem like I was on some weird shit, do that mean that she been felt that way and she a snake? Because she said that before I ever even spoke.
Why you felt compelled
She
to be
said
great
that before I even spoke.
Why did
Answer
you-
the
What?
question.
She said what?
You are
Answer the question.
What was
Do
that?
you
What
think
was that?
Diamond is a snake from acting like she didn't get
No,
the
I don't
information
think
when
so.
when hold on when Essence say she sent Diamond a message saying that the mother
No,
didn't want
wait,
it? Is
Drop,
Diamond a
because she
snake?
still didn't answer what I said. Hold on, Drop. If you're saying, oh, well, Trina came with all that smoke, so she been felt like that. So for Diamond to sit up there and say that I was being weird, I was trying to be jealous, I wanted money off top and called me a liar, do that mean she was a snake and she been felt that way?
Well, Diamond, first of all, didn't call you out your name.
Okay.
No, hold on. No. Hold on. Diamond did not call you out of your name one time. She was telling
Calling me a
people how
liar
she
and calling me
felt
out my
about-
name?
Hold on, but no, she was the biggest bitch and the biggest hoe on Manny's live. And you don't flip-flop like that. That vitriol had to have been in
So
you.
screaming out that you don't believe shit coming out of my mouth, is that not a...
It was probably suppressed.
So
but
how
it was
is that
there.
not
It
the
was
same
somewhere
thing?
in
So you
there.
went from
And-
trusting me enough this morning to get information from me, but then when you didn't get what you wanted, now you don't trust shit that comes out of my mouth. And that's not something that you've been felt?
But Trina, listen, this is where you and I'm gonna just give a fair assessment on this. And now we done had our spec,
It's
but
a
it ain't
yes
that
or
serious.
no question.
Yeah, hold
Y'all
on.
love to try to dodge some
Hear me
shit.
out.
It's a yes or
Please hear me
no.
out. I always
It's a
get
yes or
interrupted.
no.
I always get interrupted. But if you hear me out, what I'm saying, I can fairly assess this, right? It was genuine up until the point where you felt so compelled that you had to do an interception on the information
Sure did,
that Sister had.
'cause I respect what his mama said.
So others were
Then I
privy
would
to
do it
that
again.
information. Hold on. Others were
They knew
privy
last
to that
night.
information, but you
They
felt
knew
so
last night.
compelled to interject
They knew last
right
night.
there.
Susu
All
and Chef
you
knew
had to
last
do-
night.
all you
Susu and
had to
Chef
do,
knew
Trina,
last night. They knew last
your
night.
only job.
But this
your
morning,
only
his
job-
mom said don't
your
spread the
only
information.
job,
So I
Trina,
did that.
Your only job
No,
was
my
to
job was
tell
what I
Diamond
did. My job was
the
what I
mother
did.
said.
No,
That
my
was your
job was what I
only job.
did. My
Your
job was what I
was
did.
to tell Diamond what the mother said.
No,
not
no,
to
my job was
intercept
what
the
I did.
information
Can I say
that
something? Can I say
Susu
something?
had to
My
give
job
to
was
you.
exactly what I
As
did.
if you're privy
My
to
my
that.
job
and
was
nobody
exactly what
and
I
like
did.
you're-
Well,
like
you
you're the
didn't do a good
bodyguard
job.
of
My
Drake.
job, I did
And now
exactly
you're
what I was
fired.
supposed to do.
You're
I did
fired.
exactly what I was supposed to
We're
do.
fired,
Child,
I
please.
guess.
I did exactly what I was supposed to do.
Get
And
you some
again,
food
I
stamps.
realized that y'all idolize this lady,
Y'all
but
don't
I
start
don't.
reporting my lives.
I was
Don't
definitely
report
gonna
my
listen to
lives.
his mother.
You
over
don't
the
want me
phone.
to talk
I don't
about
give a
it?
fuck about what
privy
none
to
of
the
y'all talking.
information
Send it
just
to
not
Drop. Come
Diamond.
back.
So you privy to the information.
See, that's how I know
just
y'all
not
don't be
Diamond.
listening. See, that's how I know y'all don't be listening. I told you slow bitches that I don't know either, per his mama.
Okay, so exactly. So if
Slow
you
ass
didn't know,
hoe.
why did
Can I
you
say
feel
something?
compelled?
V-Ray,
Why did you
hold
feel
on.
His
V-Ray,
mama
V-Ray,
said.
hold on.
Because his
V-Ray,
mama
V-Ray,
said.
hold on. I'm going to say this. I don't think any of them had ill intentions. I just think wires got crossed. I don't think any of them had ill intentions. And we all that wasn't in it could have helped that. I don't think Trina had ill intentions. Chef, I don't think Diamond, I don't think none of them had ill intentions. That's it. But while we are out here, like why everybody fighting, I don't understand it. Like why is it a problem? The money, all like what, come on, like what's the problem? Like really in a time where somebody's sick, we don't know what's going on with this person. Why not just come together? Emotions is high. Everybody obviously care about them.
Nobody
confused.
cares because we wouldn't be talking. He also said, "Don't talk about it." We still talking about it, though, T.
They obviously they all care about him.
He said, "Don't talk about it." When you care about
Okay.
somebody,
Well
you
then, okay.
respect
Well
their
then,
boundaries.
people that don't want to talk about it didn't drop.
No, I didn't say I didn't want to talk about it.
I'm talking about the people that care that have close knit relationships with Brave. Obviously, they all cared. Obviously, they all had good intentions.
Some had entitlement, not good intentions.
I don't know who had entitlement.
You don't have to know him or talk on the phone to him to care. Some people just care for people.
Well, you got people in the comments that saying they don't. So I'm saying those people that don't, that's fine. I'm not talking to them. Because we're not going to go through the semantics. Well, I care. Well, they don't. Like, we don't got to do
I'm
that.
just saying you
People
don't
that
need
care.
to really know someone to care for
I
them.
know that. I'm talking about the people that were involved. All of those people obviously cared. I'm sure Trina cared. I'm sure Bray cared. I mean, Chef cared. I'm sure Susu cared. I'm sure Diamond cared. They all cared about him and still do.
Well, who didn't
We
care?
know that
If
for
you
sure.
care,
Who don't
you
care?
respect what
The
his
point
mom
is,
say.
none
You
of them
don't
had
get
ill
pissed off. You don't
intentions.
get pissed.
You know, everybody care. Who don't care?
I don't know.
Drop
I'm
Queen
not
and
worried about
Queen
that.
Jules.
I think y'all are
Y'all
missing my
don't
point. I'm
I
not
care.
know
worried
I'm
about
not
who
missing
don't
your point,
care.
but I know you're adamant
Y'all
about who
don't care.
cares.
Queen Jules and Drop
Because
Queen.
I'm
Y'all don't
adamant about
care.
who cares because I don't think any of them had ill intentions. That's my point. All of them were acting out of the care that they have for him.
Okay, you think
Thibodeau, shut your ass up talking about you be
And
warning Diamond. The motherfucker need to be warned about your ass, ho. You been on here, you like, what the fuck? Do y'all bitches be cool?
so.
And the whole time
So
that
your
all the
opinion is
goodness
that
was
they didn't
going
have
on,
that
we
some
got
people didn't
I
have
Queen
don't think
ill
nobody had
intentions.
Jules.
ill
My
intentions.
opinion is some
We
people
got
Okay,
did
none of
have
them
Queen
had
ill
ill
Jules and
intentions.
intentions.
Drop Queen
That's your
that
Okay,
opinion.
even
That's your
cut.
opinion.
who
Me and
had
Queen
ill
Jules' opinion
intentions?
is different.
T, you know who had ill intentions?
Yeah, Keith.
These two women up here in the box with the queen in their name, because these are the two that came out trying to antagonize Diamond
Okay, hold
and the
on, Keith.
good deed that she was
Keith and then
doing.
Venus.
Do you think
Go ahead,
he
Keith.
said he don't care,
Go ahead,
T?
Keith. What?
You're
Oh,
not
I know
saying
the
that.
truth hurt Thibodeau, just
I
like the
wasn't.
truth of you coming on here
I
You're
talking
not
wasn't
shit about
saying
your
that.
involved. I'm
quote
talking
unquote
about the
best
people
friend.
Oh,
involved.
don't talk about
I don't know why we
Thibodeau.
keep going
Oh, the
nitpicking and
people
who cares, who
Please
involved.
don't.
hush,
I'm
random.
talking about the
Don't
people that
talk
were
about
involved
Thibodeau,
all
I
Trina.
cared
said what
about
I
him, so
said
they
to
all were
Thibodeau,
doing something
Don't do
I
that.
from
know,
the
but
care
but
these
I
that
are
they
did.
had
people
What
for
you gonna
him.
do?
But don't,
Pearl
Trina.
But what you gonna
based on
do?
But
Drop
Okay,
don't.
Queen.
I'm
What you gonna do
zoning a
though?
lot of this out because it's a lot.
Exactly,
No,
I'm
don't.
nothing.
zoning
You
it
don't
out.
want this.
Thank
Hi,
you.
Nothing. Like
can
I said,
everybody mute up so we can hear what
nothing.
Keith
Like I
has to
said, fuck
say?
you
You
and
Can
lucky you
Thibodeau.
ain't.
everybody mute up?
You lucky you
Keith
ain't
just said
been
he
to
wants
his
to say
house.
something and then drop. So
Cause I
can
come drop
everybody
you
mute
for a
up so
bit.
we can
Can
hear
he say
Keith?
something real quick, y'all? Okay,
I
everybody mute.
agree with Tea Time. I think that everybody cares about Braid, right? And I think it was a very high intensity situation. And I don't think anybody really knew what to do once they got the information from the mom that she didn't want anybody else involved, right?
I agree.
But we've watched on these panels little small fires that can be put out with a 16-ounce bottle of water. We've watched the Cash Apps in the comments throw gasoline on it and make it bigger and messier than what it really needs to be. And a lot of people on here, at the slightest bit or the slightest inclination of disrespect, they go from 0 to 100. And you can't tell people how to respond to disrespect. However, it don't have to be as messy as it is. Do I agree with how the Cash Apps was attacking Trina and the comments was attacking Trina on the panel
I
or
wasn't there. I didn't
on
see that
Diamond's
part.
panel? No, I did not agree with that, right? And I thought it was wrong. But Diamond is a human. Y'all all are humans. Nobody's a robot. Nobody expects y'all to handle every situation 100% correct, right? But I agree with somebody said earlier. It's just a miscommunication. Like it's a way to communicate your anger or your disappointment with somebody without it being bitches and hoes and all kind of stuff like that.
Can I ask you something, Keith?
Yes,
And I
ma'am.
appreciate you.
Can I ask you a
I agree.
question? Oh, I
One
wanted to ask
second,
you
drop
something
you.
too.
Wait a second. Why didn't nobody know what to do with that type of information? Because I'm sure people have gotten sick with families, they have children, they have loved ones. Why do you think no one knew what to do when they heard somebody they cared about was in the hospital?
No, I don't think
Because it
it's
Wait a
wasn't.
minute,
that they
I asked
didn't know.
That's
Keith.
not what he
I asked
said.
I don't
Keith,
think it's.
That's not
I
what he
don't.
said.
I don't think it's that they didn't know what to do when he got into the hospital. They didn't know what to do once the mom said, "Oh, I don't want it to go any further," and no, don't involve anybody else. It kind of puts you in an awkward situation where you like, do I tell her this? Do I not tell her this? Like, how do I say this without her feeling some type of way? Or like, how do I relay this information? It could put you in a very awkward
That
situation.
makes sense. That makes a
So
lot of
no
sense.
one
That's
ever
what he was trying
had
to say.
private information or
Can
been
I
in a
ask you a question?
situation where they didn't know
We are
what
on
to
a
do.
public Hear this. We are on a public platform.
Wait a minute, I'm talking
Something.
to Keith.
No, he's not. Jewel, you do. Listen, we
No,
on a
but
public
I am
platform.
talking to Keith.
You know the answer. It's just been a whole bunch of shit that just went down.
Oh
His mom could have probably intervened and been like, you know what? No. Everybody jumps when you think about stuff, but y'all family don't know us. Y'all family don't. We just had this happen last year with Vada. Vada passed away. None of us knew who to reach out to. None of us knew who to help. We were all, our hands were tied, but we still were emotional. This was a person that was cool with us. She was with us every day. And she passed away and nobody knew what to do because the family don't see us as anybody other than people on the internet. But we see each other as more sometimes. But the family don't. So it's a hard way to bridge that gap. Because the family ain't looking at us like y'all just social media people. But we all have a different connection.
Yep,
Correct.
and you're right, T.
It's hard to try to figure out how to deal with that.
Well, y'all very
in my
brilliant.
You a
family,
delusional ass liar. You talking
Y'all
about if you and Diamond
brilliant
fall
over
out,
here.
nobody would know. Bitch, we knew the first time.
Choose
What
when
is you
not to
talking
be
about?
brilliant. You all
The
choose
fuck?
when not
But that
to be
wasn't
You
brilliant.
talking about
true.
when nobody know. We definitely knew.
Not about being brilliant. When things happen like this, you don't have time to plan. It's just like you
You
think in
all
your
choose when not
things
to be
happen. No,
brilliant.
everybody is not always a thinker on like this. Everybody's not always doing that.
She's gonna get your queen.
Especially when it's an emotional situation. Some people
Can I
ain't
ask a question?
robots. So if something is happening in their emotional, you're not gonna handle it like you would if you were not emotional.
Correct.
Obviously, she's emotionally tied to him.
Can I?
All of them are.
Tyme, can I say something really quick?
Well, why didn't they all pull
Can I?
together
Well, I
private
Jules,
wanted
can
to
you
ask
information?
Keith
allow
a
Why
question.
didn't they, if they
Jules,
cared
can you
about this
allow
one
someone else to
person, why
Jules, can
didn't
you
they
allow
all come
I
someone else
think
on the
together?
King
panel
Jules
to
and
Let me
I
weigh
answer
can
this
in?
for her
have the
real quick. Let me
facts
answer
this
for her.
morning
Y'all
if you
act
have
like y'all
to.
ain't seen no families fight when the grandmama died. How ugly it can get. So let's stop playing this game.
That's what I'm
Please,
saying.
let's stop playing this game. Like, why couldn't everybody just? That's what I'm saying. We could have done that here online.
I'm
Yes,
not
we
playing
could
the
have.
game. I'm
But
asking questions.
people get
They over
dirty
money.
when shit happens.
It get ugly over money.
Guess what?
No,
It
It
get
but
wasn't
ugly
about
over money
money
when
though. That's
somebody
the
die.
it's
Yeah,
problem.
it
not.
get
It
It's
ain't
ugly
get
not
over
about
ugly.
money.
The
money.
only people that's
It's
counting
not
the
always.
money is the people that ain't spitting none.
Yeah, and it's not always about money because I have family members in our family that if they get sick, we won't know. We won't know.
The only
We
people I
won't.
heard discuss the money was Drop and Queen Jules.
Can Venus have her turn to
Go ahead,
speak?
Venus.
So,
Go
so
ahead.
that's a lie because it was being
Drop. Can
discussed
I'm
on
Venus
her
have
sorry for
her
panel. So
yelling. I'm
you a
turn?
trying to
damn
stop
lie. So
yelling. I'm
anyway, I
working on
wanted
it,
to
y'all. I
ask
really
Keith a
am working on it.
question.
Drop. Can
Well, I just
Venus
Hold
wanted to
on.
have
ask
her
Keith.
Let
turn to
Venus talk though, because
speak?
Venus been waiting, and then you can ask Keith the question. Go ahead, Venus.
Well, I was just trying to ask Keith a
I
question.
know, Drop. Can Venus please talk? She been waiting before Keith even got up here. Go ahead, Venus.
Good evening, y'all. Lord, I've been on here since the beginning, but I wanted to
Good
say
evening,
this.
Venus.
Can you hear me? Okay. I wanted to say this from the mom's perspective. With her son. My son was grown too. He was with his friends and he broke his neck. I had people coming at me out the woodworks. I didn't know these people. I didn't know what the hell, I did not know. Okay. I wanted to isolate my son from everybody. I didn't know who was friend or foe. Okay. I didn't know what. So mom is probably overwhelmed. You don't know what people saying in her inbox, on her phone. All she trying to focus on her son. Now she got to come on TikTok. It's a lot.
And then to add to it, Venus, the shit that just went down with the police and all that stuff. So I understand the mom's point of view. I understand everybody's point of view. That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody had any ill intention. I just think everybody's emotions were high.
And that's
Everybody's coming from operating from a different perspective and a different level of where they are. You know, everybody's sitting in a different space in this situation. And I don't think anybody had anything ill. I just don't.
And
Lori
that's
tried to explain that to Trina today.
that's
And I just told his weird ass that ain't what the fuck he said.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you, Vina.
Y'all better quit talking to me, man.
Look, I don't yell. My blood pressure won't allow me to yell over people. So let me say this. All I'm saying is that the wires got crossed. I watched it. Wires got crossed. Things was happening too fast. People take the opportunity to villainize Diamond. I don't understand. I'm gonna migrate to my second point and then I'm gonna let y'all have it. Diamond does a lot of shit behind the scenes that y'all don't even know about. And she don't want y'all to know about. She protects those who she goes out of her way for. My daughter is one of them. Okay? The only reason why anything with my daughter comes to the forefront is because my daughter thinks that she's a part of the Black Diamond show. She don't understand. It's too big now. Before she could go on live and she'll come in and she'll say something. Those who know me know they didn't see my baby, but it's too big now. And I have to protect her from some of you vile humans with your nasty mouths. So she don't come on there. But Diamond, to hear my child on the phone with her friends talking about her best friend, Miss Diamond, who lives in Georgia. That's how my daughter starts out her sentences when she talk about Diamond. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all want to villainize her and say she be doing shit for clout and clicks and views and she just this awful evil person. She is not. 80% of the shit she do out of her own pocket, you hoes don't even know about and shouldn't know about. But you get on here, and all y'all want to do is from a place of hurt or envy or delusion or whatever it is, and sit up here and just talk shit about her. Y'all ain't got nothing else to do. It's like, come on now.
My Venus.
Just y'all, it amazes me that you all are so grown. And it's not a parasocial relationship because, boo, guess what? The relationship ain't with me and Diamond. It's with me and my daughter. I don't even talk to Diamond on a regular basis. But let my boogie text her. When I reached out to Diamond, and I didn't even reach out for her, but because it was my daughter, she went balls to the wall. And wasn't nothing I could say. Wasn't nothing I can say. My child would sit here and watch Diamond on Roku on mute. She just wanted to see the pretty girl on the TV. So the bottom line is...
Let me ask you a question, Tracy.
The bottom line is...
Her name is Venus.
I was on the phone with Diamond when she divvied up and passed out her last paycheck. Let me finish because I'm going to get her and because I'm going to get off.
I just got a question.
I was on the phone with Diamond when she got her last paycheck from her
for
job.
You and your daughter experience. That's not everybody else's experience. To you hoes
on TikTok. I was on the phone with her. Don't
y'all telling me to stop. I'm just trying to figure out the same Tracy that was on my live complaining about her. That's all I'm trying to figure out.
I don't care if anybody cares. I'm gonna get it off my chest because I listen to you all get y'all bullshit off your chest all the time.
I said I was trying to figure out if this the same Tracy that was on my live complaining about Diamond.
She said her name is Venus.
I never complained about Diamond.
Hold on.
I never complained about Diamond. Never. I have never came on TikTok and said a bad word about Diamond, even if there was a bad word to say. Even when I left the app for a while, I never told anybody why.
That's the problem. That's the problem.
It's not a problem. It's called having integrity.
That's the problem. Even if there's a bad word to say, you won't say it. That's not integrity.
She's been around
it's
for a
not
long
y'all
time.
business. If I have a problem
I've been
with
around for a long time. And she think it's been so long that motherfuckers forgot.
She would not.
She think it's been so long that motherfuckers forgot.
From you bitter,
but you know who ain't forgot? Diamond, and that's why she ain't been fucking with you, Tracy. You know who didn't forget? Diamond, and that's why she ain't fucking with you, Tracy. You know that.
I don't have to be a part of that. I don't have to do that.
Please.
I don't have to do that. I'm a grown woman and can voice
you know who didn't forget though, Tracy? You know who didn't forget though, Tracy? Diamond. And that's why she don't fuck with you and you don't try to do too much talking in her shit. Cause you ain't
Have
forgot.
to fuck with me. She don't have
You
to
ain't
fuck
forgot,
with me.
and she ain't
I'm
either.
not looking for a relationship.
You ain't forgot,
with
girl.
I'm not looking for
Y'all
a
killing
friendship
with all that
with Diamond.
forgetful shit.
She
That's
wasn't
what
even
y'all
talking about
that's
her
what y'all
relationship with
don't
Diamond.
get.
She was talking about.
I have friends.
Okay, but she
in real
coming up here
life.
talking about
I'm
what
not
motherfuckers
looking
got to
for a
say, and you was
relationship.
one
got a
of
good
them
memory.
motherfuckers. So shut up.
I ain't never heard
She
her
has a
say
big
that.
enough
Oh, I
heart.
have.
She has a big enough heart to extend it to someone
The fuck?
that she ain't never met before. She don't have to do shit behind the scenes, but she
Trina
do
got a
it.
good
And all
memory.
y'all want to do is make her
A
the
great
wicked
one.
witch of the West, because you bitches is
We all
weird.
do it. We all
Because
do
y'all
it.
weird.
We
A
all
great
do it.
one.
And it don't have
We all
nothing to
do
do
it.
with
And
me.
I definitely don't forget. And
We all
Diamond ain't
do
forgot
it.
either. That's why she ain't
Lord
fucking
have
with
We
her.
all do
I
it.
don't care. I don't
The
care. I'm
fuck?
not
I
looking
know
for
what.
Got the
you.
nerve to come
We
up
all
here
do
I'm
talking
it.
about
definitely not gonna
somebody,
tag
talking
team
about
her.
somebody villainizing her.
Hey,
Shut the
y'all
fuck
ain't gonna
up.
tag
Internet
But if
team her.
crazy.
I
Y'all don't
pick
do
up
that.
the phone
Y'all
and
ain't
I
gonna
call
tag
a
team her.
Georgia area code, she fucks with my baby. Their
Oh my
relationship has
gosh.
nothing to
Okay,
do
calm
with me.
down, girl.
Girl, please.
Yeah, I mean, everybody yelling at her.
How
I
long
mean,
she
like,
gonna
come
be able to
on
go
now.
She the one
on?
Everybody's
started
not yelling
yelling.
at
If
her.
y'all would let her
I sit up here
finish.
She
and
been
listen to
gone
you
on for
talk
15 minutes.
all goddamn day.
Okay, I'm the host. If y'all don't want to hear her drop,
Hey T,
I'm fine with her talking.
T, is
I'm
it
fine with her
25 to
talking
drop?
too. I
Because people are
actually do.
asking
Don't
on the
start. I
comment.
don't even want no money. I want
Okay.
no money.
T, you be what?
They're asking in the
The
comments.
hustle
I don't
on
want no
this
money.
app
I
is
just said it. I just
real.
answered it. I just answered it.
It just amazes me how people get attacked for giving the other side of it. Y'all see y'all point of view. Y'all want y'all point of view respected. But when I give you a positive side of it, then I'm delusional. Like,
What's positive about
what?
saying that people villainizing her for no reason after the motherfucker spun a story
People
on
are
me?
I think it's
villainizing
a
Cause
her
y'all
lot of
already.
bitches
They are.
stupid.
They are, Trina.
Look,
They are.
I have
Who
like
they
is?
are.
Cause I'm not. I'm talking
I'm
about
not
me.
talking about
Who
Trina.
is?
Oh well, I'm
I
talking
think the
about
problem
me.
is,
I agree with
but the thing
Venus.
is, she didn't say you, Trina. And I think
Okay,
that's the
but the
thing that
problem
people.
is with
There
me.
are people. Wait a minute.
But who's
This is
villainizing
not
her?
this. You're not the only one in this situation. You're
But
not the
I'm the
only one
only
on this.
person getting dog piled
I
down.
ain't. We ain't said nothing to you.
Who is we?
In here, everybody
You.
agree
Okay,
with you.
you
Everybody
say
agree with
you
how you
because
was
they've been going
treated.
in the comments this whole time.
Oh,
So
you
say
want us
you.
to care about the comments now, Trina? We're not caring
Miss
about the
Wendell, the
comments.
comments is what swayed the bitch opinion in the first place.
But
Is
you
you cool?
always
Why you gotta?
fight in the comments. So why are you worried about the
The
comments
fuck?
now,
Now we ain't. Now
Trina?
we don't care about the comments.
Well,
No.
I ain't paying attention to the comments. I already said I wasn't there when
Well,
half the
Venus
shit
was
was
The,
said.
dragging
the
Diamond. Now
comments is
she a
what got that
fan.
shit started because it's
So
now we
hot
don't pay
in the
attention to the comments.
kitchen.
All right, bro.
I already said I wasn't there when it happened.
This
I'm
shit
Venus
is
not.
was
And I
dragging
want to
hilarious.
say
Diamond. Now
something.
she's a fan.
This shit is
And I want to say
First of
something
all,
hilarious.
about
first of all,
Venus.
I've
I don't
never
There
care.
are people
dragged Diamond.
villainizing her
Let's
just
get
like they
that straight.
villainizing you,
I've
Trina.
never dragged Diamond.
And
I ain't
Ever.
say
even she
drag. I said you
did.
was complaining
Ever.
about her.
I
Doing what she's
never
supposed to
complained
do.
about Diamond.
Okay, Tracy.
Ever. I've
Okay.
never came on this app and dragged or complained about anybody.
So
Okay.
Ted Bundy, he
Ever.
came home to his wife after unaliving multiple people. He
Oh
was a
my
serial
god.
unaliver. So is he awesome because he just didn't unalive his wife at the
Well, she
time?
might think
That
she's
he
his
that
You
he
know
awesome
that
what?
he
wife.
I don't care
unalived a
how you
whole bunch of
What
disguise.
people.
he
Maybe
doing?
Let
He
me tell
being
you
so.
something,
Good
Queen
queen.
Jules. I don't care how you disguise the
No,
disrespect
y'all
that you give
gotta
Diamond.
understand
We
what
see you,
just because
ho.
someone
We see
I'm
you.
not harping on her,
I think I
but
like
it's
Auntie
not
Pearl.
y'all up here trying to say, oh, this and this and that. It's a lot of people are nice to a selective group of people, a selective of people. They are. That's a given. That's life. That's
All
life,
right.
but everybody don't
Okay,
see
we're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do that. Like we don't gotta go
everybody
into
don't
that.
see it like that.
We don't have to do that. We don't.
So can I ask Keith the question
Go
now?
ahead, drop.
Because I've been waiting. Okay, I want to say ask Keith the question and make a statement. Well, Keith, my first question is: you said that there was some tension on the panel. Do you believe that that tension was caused because Diamond kept whining and complaining and spinning a narrative that these people
Are you
didn't
really
want to
gonna ask a
tell us
question
something
like that?
after we saw
Drop,
proof
you
in
sorry as
receipts from
hell.
Essence
You a
that they
sorry
had
ass
talked to
woman.
Diamond on the back
You's
end
a
and they were
sorry ass
texting her.
woman.
Like,
A very
why would you
sorry
ask a
woman.
question like
Can
that?
I finish at
You're
least? Y'all
leading
might
him
not
to
like my question. Can I ask it?
you're berating the woman while you asking him the
No,
question. Why do that?
I'm not berating him. I'm giving him details that he may not be privy of. I'm giving him
You're
details.
giving him
I'm
you're
giving him details.
asking the question,
He said
giving
that
him
there
your
was
perspective
tension
of
on
her.
the. No, I'm not. I said that I'm giving him details because he said that there was tension. Does he believe that the tension was caused because a narrative was being spun that nobody was giving her information when in fact Essence gave a receipt that information was given to her? But before you answer, Keith, please, my daughter ain't never needed to have a parasocial relationship with some strange woman on the app. So woman, you're failing. You're failing as a mother, Venus. Your daughter should be astonishing you, not no strange woman on the
Bitch,
app. But go
what?
ahead, Keith. Thank you.
Girl, shut the
How you
first
gonna
of all,
ask me to
shut
go
the
and then you
fuck
gonna
up.
take that
You
lady
know what
like
the
that?
fuck
Can
you
I
talking about,
ask a question?
bitch?
It's
Hey,
not
You
y'all.
don't know
about
my
Hey, hey,
daughter's
hey,
it.
hey.
story.
Can
What
I
happened
ask a
with her or
question? Can
anything. There's no
anybody explain to
parasocial.
listen, with all the people in this room, can anybody explain to us how the fuck Drop know everything that
That wasn't me. So while we have 1.7
We just
people
heard her say
inside of
it.
the room, hi, I just want to do my break.
Really could start
So
talking about the cash apps and
while
shit.
we
Period.
have
It's
Don't
repetitive.
fucking mute me. Don't
1.7K
fucking mute
people
me.
in the
Because number
room,
one, Sinister, hold on. You don't know my daughter's story. Don't fucking play with me.
Be a better mother, Venus, and your daughter wouldn't have to admire other women on that strange app.
so
Okay?
can we
how
What
you
is
know
just
Venus
everything
doing
that
to the
went
decide?
on
fucking
in
You
diamond?
Diamond
don't know
Show
my
today?
fucking
So
How you
story.
know
right,
everything that went on
Wait a
in
minute. See,
Diamond
you
Show
better
since
tell
you
these
hate her
hoes to
so
stop
much?
What
muting me.
happened? Who
You
muted
better
How
her?
tell them
does
to
Drop
stop
know
muting
mute
me.
everything
anybody.
that
I don't
went
know.
You
on
Who
in
better
muted?
tell
Diamond
them to
Show
stop
Who
today?
muting
muted
me.
her? Who muted
Because
her?
I
don't
don't
tell me
know.
about
Hold on. Wait
what
a
type of
minute.
mother I
Hold on.
am because my
Wait.
fucking daughter
Venus, wait.
decided
Who
to
muted
add
her?
somebody to the people that she care about. You don't know my fucking story, you whore. And
Muted
don't
her
ever
mic.
Somebody
talk to
muted
me
both of
about my
us, T.
fucking daughter or my
They
mothering
muted her mic,
again.
not comments, T.
Stop playing with me.
I'm trying.
Parasocial.
Stop
Somebody just
muting
said I
my
did.
That's
I'm
the
trying to see
meaning
who
of
muted her.
you
parasocial,
better tell
ma'am.
this
That's the
whore
meaning of
to stop
paras.
playing with me, T-Time, because she don't know nothing about this
The
little
I
meaning
girl.
just
of
got up and go sit in my
Neither
Oh,
of
she
you
said,
dresser.
none of
hold
this
on.
What's
little
the
girl, you
meaning
fucking
of
whore.
parasocial?
Sounds just like
Because
you.
she just because
T,
my
can you?
daughter saw somebody on the
Right.
TV
Oh my
screen
God,
and
T,
she
you
was
sound
This is
able
like
to
you.
come up
ridiculous.
in a
This
box
is
What
and
Hold on,
talk
happened?
down to
Venus,
the
Venus,
poor
Whore
women in
just
her
Venus.
life that
texted
she loves,
Drop
Taking
just
her
tried to
down.
it's
insult
her
her
mentor.
daughter.
You
T
What
whore.
just tried to
happened?
Stop
What
insult
talking
her.
about
happened?
this
my
shit
I'm
is
gonna
fucking
tell you
daughter
what
ridiculous.
because
happened.
I'm a great fucking
Drop
mother
just
to a
insulted her
child that was
parenting.
abandoned.
Drop,
Stop playing with me,
drop,
bitch.
Drop insulted her
drop,
parenting.
drop said
Don't
something about
insult
her
me, bitch,
My
parenting
because you
and
don't
daughters
know
don't
me.
Okay,
need
You get your whispering
my
loud ass
daughters
wait,
up
wait.
don't
here
Venus,
and
need a
you
Venus,
talk
woman on
shit
Venus,
every
TikTok.
motherfucking day. You don't know me.
Venus,
And I will
breathe.
lay down my
What you
life
gonna
for
do?
this kid
What you
Drop.
gonna
Why
do?
you
who
antagonizing
God
her
and
though?
a judge
T,
gave
hold
What
on,
you
to.
gonna
T,
do?
hold on, T.
Don't
I
talk
muted
shit
her
Hey,
about me.
because
why?
Keith was trying
Because you don't know me,
to
bitch.
answer the
Hold on,
question.
Venus.
I muted Venus. I muted
Girl, take a
above
breath.
you, above me.
Go
I
to
muted
hell,
all of
whore.
them because Keith, excuse
That's why
me,
y'all got muted because look what y'all doing right now while she talking.
because Keith was trying to answer the question that Drop posed. That is the only reason.
But Drop did some disrespectful shit after she asked that question. She shot in on Venus and how her daughter out of the eyes looked at Diamond and told her her daughter should be looking at her like that. That shit was disrespectful.
Come
Your
on,
child can
Drop.
She
always
insulted
hurt me.
her.
Kids, you
Misunderstood.
know
I
It
know.
kids,
was
you
mad
know that's not
disrespectful.
fair.
It was
That is
disrespectful
not fair to
because this
say
is a
when you
little
know
girl
kids
who
look at
don't
No,
people.
no
have
kids do
Come
that.
on,
God.
My
man.
kids
Can
don't
I
do that.
Kids
please
do.
talk?
My
Kids do have
Can I
kids.
people that's
please talk?
My
celebrities
kids
or
don't do it.
they
No,
do.
Can
ma'am.
I
Come
No.
please
on, man.
talk?
All
No.
right. Okay. Well, your
Can
kids
I
are
please
Ma'am,
different,
talk?
y'all
but there
kids,
are a
not
lot
my
of kids.
I'm
kids.
not
My
saying
One
she
to
daughters,
was
and I
right.
She
shit.
Y'all
love
don't
can have
them.
all
know
this
me.
And I
energy
love
whenever
them.
you
Okay,
start talking about my
your kids are
situation
just
earlier
If
and
they
it ain't
want to
got shit to
admire
do with shit.
somebody, they admire me.
what?
They admire
And
me.
she
They admire
Okay,
does.
me.
great. They
And
admire
she
I
you.
make an
does.
impression on them.
This
Well,
is
They
a
if you
admire
little
are an
me.
girl who
example, they
don't have
admire
no
then
man.
her.
No,
She don't
your
have
daughter
no
is
Her
a
man
not
your
but
admire
daughter
me.
is a
All
you.
right,
rapper.
y'all
She
don't
don't
Drop.
need
have
to be
You
no
can't
saying
say
man
that.
that.
but
She
me.
had to admire
My
Venus.
Y'all
rapper.
don't
kids
need to
don't
be
And
admire
she
saying that.
looked
her.
up
You
to
can't lie
Diamond.
like that,
And you
man.
Let
didn't.
T handle it.
Your
That bitch don't talk shit about a little girl that you don't know what the fuck you talking.
Venus, you let her
I talk
trigger
shit
you.
about you. I talk shit about you.
Stop.
You wasn't about your daughter.
Stop.
No,
Don't
she
unmute Venus.
said
No,
about me.
no. Stop. You know what type of mama you are. You do. We know little girls, they do idolize people are outside of us. Realistically speaking, we all know that. I ain't looking at you less than because your daughter sees somebody and say, I like this lady. I think this. Come, we can stop that. We can stop the shit.
Time, can you tell them to stop bringing up my situation too? Because that's also irrelevant as fuck.
Stop bringing up Trina daughter and stuff too.
Exactly.
We just keep the daughters out of it.
She was using her daughter as an example.
We could talk about Trina parenting all day.
No, we can't. Why?
We could talk about Poozy parenting all day.
But they do.
This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. That ain't your beef. Did she talk about your kid? Because the only reason why Poozy parenting was discussed because she's discussed mine. Did she discuss your parenting? Okay, I didn't think so. Go ahead, y'all.
Y'all trying to argue
parenting up to the app, so I gave my opinion.
I just want to point out how Drop know everything.
Your child should not be idolizing anybody but you.
But how you?
Okay, I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way, and that's a narcissistic thing. That's the most narcissistic shit I ever heard in my life. But go ahead.
How your daughter a rapper?
Hold on. She didn't push out of her womb.
That's the most narcissistic shit I ever heard in my life.
You said yesterday, T, you just said yesterday that narcissism is we overuse it, and you just
I did say people overuse it, and I still feel like, and I don't give a fuck if I'm using it wrong. I still said it's the most narcissistic shit. I said what the fuck I said. It's the most narcissistic shit. You're not gonna overtalk me on my panel because I ain't overtalking you. You're not gonna do that. It's the most narcissistic shit I ever heard. Just everybody's kids don't have to idolize them. There's some different than you. If they don't, that's what they probably scared to tell you.
Drop know her daughter as a rapper idolize another rapper or model herself after another rapper. How can you come up here and say that bullshit? That ain't a path that's chosen just because they idolize their mama. You're not a rapper. So how the fuck
she done set up here,
Corey, in your footsteps and idolize you? That shit.
Corey, she done pushed out 60 kids out her womb, and she expect for us to believe she was a perfect mama.
Disrespectful.
She think we supposed to believe she a perfect mama out of 60
just let it go.
births?
Y'all let it go. Let it go.
Oh yeah, baby. You could talk to my kids. I'll go live for you to talk to my kids. My kids are actually like being around
Girl,
me.
please. We all think our kids got something good to say till they tell us the truth.
So much that they get on my nerve that I talk to them.
Yeah, we all think we perfect till our kids let us know we not.
I don't give a fuck about you because I guess they daddy didn't either. I didn't say I didn't.
What is this? Why can't this lady just share her experience?
My kids admire me.
Your dislike for her is that strong. When this lady can't share her experience with what her experience is with her daughter.
Her experience, and I'm sharing mine.
But you talking about her parenting ain't got nothing to do with your experience with her. Just like you literally got upset because Diamond asked me to share my experience with her and got upset because I shared my experience. Now you think your experience goes with everybody else's experience. So you were mad at me about the same thing you doing today. You're not even doing the same thing. You doing something totally way over there.
She picking.
Huh?
She picking. She fucking with people.
I hear you.
That doesn't equal to what happened.
You got mad at somebody asking me about their same experience. And you gonna compare her experience, hers, and tell her that she's not a good mother because of what her daughter looks up to? Her daughter with her own mind. Her own mind.
I think Drop was
because I already see how this is gonna go. I personally did not say that. My child used to love saying hi to Diamond too, but that's because anybody that I love, my baby is gonna love. So I never said that, and I don't think that. Diamond used to talk to a lot of people, kids.
Yes, she did. Here's what happened though.
I'm sorry.
My daughter was able to talk to someone that she saw on the television, and any little kid that they see on the TV, and I can talk to her. And the first thing I told Diamond is that my daughter added you to the list of the 4 women that are most important in her life. A little girl who has nobody, a little girl who was abandoned, a little girl who God put into my life. So if she could talk to somebody that, I see on the TV, and Diamond with her big ass heart talked to her, loved on her, that's special for a little girl who has nobody. has nobody.
It is Venus.
And I'm
She
not
has-
going to let
she has
anybody
advantage.
villainize the fact that somebody stepped in with me and loved up on this.
Well, let's talk about it because people acting like this is just so crazy.
Even when somebody do have that support,
hold on. Let's talk about it because everybody act like this so crazy. Bree and Shay, who is Shay infatuated with?
Ariana Grande and John.
Ariana Grande from the what?
From the show. She
from the
loves her.
TV to the point where everybody was so mad when Ariana Grande wouldn't even respond.
Autistic. They are autistic.
Okay, she's a child.
But it's about
she's a child.
Like mine, though.
I mean,
she still has a child like mine.
Autistic
she's
women.
a child.
Oh my God.
She's a child.
Oh my God.
And I was obsessed with Obama.
The same thing. She's a child.
What T is saying is any child, you know, they have their heroes. They have the people
Another false equivalent.
Hold on, Trina.
No, it's not.
Okay, well, let me use my child because my child's not autistic. My child.
Hold on, Trina.
Kids look up to the
My
Ninja
child started
Turtles.
speaking
Kids
to
look up
Diamond
to
because
Ninja
she
Turtles
heard
too.
me speaking highly
Kids look
of
up to
Diamond.
Ninja Turtles.
And that's
And at the
fine. They can
time-
look up to a Ninja Turtle if they want to look up to a Ninja Turtle.
At the time,
That's
Diamond did not
fine. Who cares?
At the
They're
time,
kids.
Diamond did not have.
Why you want to take away what they want to look up to? Leave them alone.
It was different.
It ain't hurting
because
her.
Diamond did not have 3,000 plus people.
She
in
looking
her
up to a
life every
murderer.
day. So a lot of our children used to get up and say hi. Y'all got to remember, she was up at 6 o'clock in the morning. So we would be up taking our kids to school, and our kids heard her name damn near every day, if not every day. So they began to recognize the name, and they used to say hi to her, and she would say hi back and talk a little bit. Sometimes they would come up on the piano for a couple seconds or come into the box. It wasn't a big deal because it was smaller. Once it grew, that stopped. But it's not some weird parasocial thing.
I get
they
that,
used to talk to
Trina. I
Diamond
get
all
that.
the time.
Exactly.
She already said, while you saying that in the comments,
I get
cursing and
that.
shit every
I get
morning,
that,
she
Trina.
already said this is in the beginning.
Exactly.
The show wasn't even as big when when Venus was around. Okay?
And
So
when
she's not
Trina
saying now. She said she
and
don't even let her
Audrey-
watch it now.
I get what you're saying. And
She
that makes
already
sense.
said she don't let her watch it now
Audrey
because
and
of all the
Skylar came
it's gotten
on.
bigger. So let's stop.
It didn't
Audrey
used to
and
be.
Hey,
Skylar
hold
came
on.
Trina will
Venus,
tell
wait a
you
minute.
that the
Drop, let me
adults
tell you
calm
something.
down.
Drop, I heard what you said about my kid's father, bitch. I'll put your ass where I want to put him. I'll put both of y'all together. Fuck you.
Then you ain't gonna do
Yeah.
nothing, ho. You ain't gonna do
Okay.
nothing, girl.
Okay.
Let me tell you something real quick.
The thing that's sad is that the hatred for this woman is so strong that you insulting this woman that you ain't never met before, the parenting and all that shit, just from a hatred from another woman. You don't have to speak on the woman. You can ignore the woman. You every time somebody's speaking on this woman, you is there.
That's what we do. It's messy TikTok.
No, it's not.
Messy TikTok.
No, it's not what we do.
Hey, T.
It's not what we do. No, it's not.
When I brought my son on live when we was talking about locks for your grandson, every time my kids hear T, they was like, "Oh, that's T. Yes, it's T." Well, tell T I said hello. But I know the comments go so fast, I just don't say anything. But they ask about T just as well as my kids ask about Rick the Ruler. That's Rick. Yes, that's Rick. Tell him I said, hey, he has even spoken to them. So you cannot.
Yeah, I don't see it bad. I don't see how that's bad.
There's
nothing wrong with that.
Little kids.
And you're wrong for that.
Nobody said there was wrong. Nobody said that there was wrong with it. That's not what she said, though.
All my kids know, y'all.
Because
That
a
is
child
not what
speaks to
she
somebody.
She said her daughter used to talk to her, so it's different.
It's
different because her daughter built a relationship. Drop.
No,
It's
no,
Her
that's
daughter
not what
actually
she
built
said.
a
She said more
relationship with
than
her.
that.
Drop.
See,
I
my
think-
Because
I think
it is
Drop,
more
I think
than
right now
that.
you doing.
She has a relationship with her now.
Drop.
See,
I
my
think you-
13-year-old
developed.
daughter.
Can y'all
My
stop
13-year-old daughter looks up to T.
Do you not think it's
My
Hold on,
13-year-old
hold on.
daughter looks up to
Y'all
T
not-
because she
Everybody
thinks
talking
she's
at the
just
same
so
time.
pretty.
Did y'all
My
not see what's
13-year-old
going
daughter
on?
thinks you so pretty. My son, listen, my son, who's 22 years old, loves Manny. He loved the hell out of Manny, okay? And the rest of my kids know Diamond, Rick, and Kev. Y'all are household names around here. My kids know y'all, so I don't have a problem with them looking up to neither one
I
of
think
y'all.
people don't like to
He
hear
may
that
be
though.
undercover.
People
He
don't
might
like
be
to hear the
DL
outside
then.
of the ear. Like there
He
are
may be
other.
DL.
Let me
people
tell you,
like
hold
to
on,
hear
T.
that.
Hold on,
He
T.
like DL because he like Manny.
Drop.
So you said her
He
son
don't
like
know,
DL
just
because he
like
like
you
Manny.
saying
Is that what you
Diamond
said?
Listen, Drop,
Drop?
stop talking about my kids.
Are you serious?
That is crazy.
I think you having a
That's exactly what I said. That's what I
Stop
said.
fucking
Yeah,
playing with
exactly.
my kids, bitch, before I come and find you, okay?
I think
You
right
better
now
quit
what's
fucking
happening
playing with me,
is
Drop. You
I
don't
think.
know me like that, girl.
Oh my
I will
God,
come and
okay,
find
girl,
your
she
ass
heard you.
down
She's
there in
not gonna get
Texas and fuck
scared.
you up. I will come and find you and fuck you up, bitch. Stop talking about my motherfucking kids, okay, ho?
She know
I
that's
think
not
what's
Don't
okay.
mind going to
going on right
jail about
now.
mine.
I
I
think
don't
what's
mind going to
going
jail
on
about
right
mine, bitch.
now.
I will
I
put
think
shit
what's
time.
going on
So
right
if you
now.
see
Jail
your
don't
daughter,
scare me.
if
I
you
think
see
You
your
what's
scared
going
daughter,
because
on right
everybody else is
now.
saying how much you hate Diamond. It's a motherfucking shame that you hate Diamond so much you willing to try to fuck with somebody else.
So, Drop, you don't think it's weird that you Google the coordinates on how long it gets for Diamond to travel to BK?
I was trying to say to Drop, I think what's happening is the same. She's having the same moment that she says that Diamond had earlier. Because the truth is, that was wrong to say, period. Point blank. There's no way around it. There was no reason to say it. It was snarky. It was mean. It was uncalled for, and it was wrong. And all you had to do was say sorry.
She
if I
trying. No,
if
she
if
trying to
I
be
see
diabolical
I
in
don't
this
care if my
conversation.
son is DL. He don't have to be on the DL. You know why? Because I support them in every fucking decision they make. So he don't have to be on the DL. If he liked Manny because he was sexually attracted to him, he know I'm his mama and he could fucking tell me that. But I know he don't like men. He just
That's right.
loves Manny. He loves
That's
Manny
right.
personality.
So my question
And I
is,
love Manny too.
if I see Drop's daughter out there talking to somebody from the LGBT community, am I going to automatically assume that her daughter's that? I'm not going to do that.
We done went too
Thank
far.
y'all for the
We
question.
done went way over
I'm
here.
that.
Can I say something right quick and then I'm gonna drop and get out y'all way?
Go
Yes,
ahead,
Petty
baby.
Rowan.
Hey y'all, hey everybody.
Hey,
It
Petty.
costs you to skip the
Hello,
line.
Petty.
Listen, I've been listening while I've been laying here in the bed, and I'm gonna say this: Drop Queen is the kid. While she's talking about kids and stuff like that, Drop Queen is the kid. She's the one that's starving for attention, and y'all are giving it to her.
I
I
agree.
have
I
listened
think
to
I should
this
have dropped her a
lady
long time
panel
ago. You're
hop
right.
for days talking about another woman that pays her dust. She has hopped from panel to panel to panel. She is that kid that wants to talk to somebody that they've seen on the TV, that
I
loves to
agree.
be acknowledged. But she's going about it the wrong way, like the little boy that pulled your pigtails in elementary school. That's how they show they like you and they want to be your friend. That is exactly what she's doing. So when y'all let her up in these panels to spew this crazy stuff, talking about people kids, knowing that she got kids too, and one of them might be
I didn't know it was gonna go that
LGBTQIA
far.
plus. Y'all are giving her exactly what she want, the attention. Stop letting her up. Stop engaging with her. Don't
I be
nobody
trying to
want to
give
hear that
everybody a
talking
fair
about people
chance, Patty. I
kids.
do. I be trying to give everybody a fair chance, but it definitely went too far.
Yeah, that went too far because you can talk about the grown people all day, but to be so upset that somebody's kids like somebody else and want to tell them,
Yeah, that
hey,
was wrong.
and you go to where they like Manny, they must be. That mean all us gay then, cause we all like Manny. We all be in his
Yeah.
panel. We all be over there on his page.
That's
So that
true.
mean we all gay then. That's absolutely crazy. Stop paying that lady attention. Stop giving it to her. Stop letting her box hop and fill y'all with this foolishness. That lady, hell, she act like she want Diamond Boochie Cat at this point because that don't make no sense. But anyway, Leora, go to hell, girl. Um, but that's all I wanted to say. She is the kid that wants the attention that y'all are talking about. It's her. It's her. She's the kid. But I love y'all, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop on down.
Thank you,
And I ain't
Patty.
going to holler T, but
I got
guess
a
what?
headache. I got a worse headache.
Tell T, hey. Say,
I
hey, T.
apologize.
No, you
Hey,
fine.
T.
Hey, y'all.
Now, is something wrong with that? Is nothing wrong with that.
But you
All
know
right,
that's
y'all be
fan. That
blessed.
what it is fan obsession and drop. You just showing how much you got a fan obsession with Diamond, and she rejected you. That shit is weird, bro. I'm sorry to say it, but you making the shit weirder than what it is. Cause every day it seems like you gotta have her name cross your lips, and that shit there is weird as shit. I don't care if you whisper it, scream it, do whatever. You gotta stop that shit. God damn, if a motherfucker hate me, I might say something to their ass 3 times and that's it.
Well, like I said, I apologize for being ignorant. But yeah, I was triggered because I fight daily. I fight daily with this little girl to, to
I'm
overcome.
sorry, Venus. My grandson asked me to come here. He had came over and I walked away. Y'all know I got the earphones plugged up so I couldn't hear anything. And I was handling him in the living room. I did not hear anything that was said, so I do apologize for that.
She said it at the back end. That's the
Yeah, she
problem.
said
She
it. She
asked the
said it. She
question and
said it
said that
slack,
in. Yeah.
but I can hear. And like I said, you don't know people's story. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk to Diamond on a regular basis. I don't care if Diamond can't stand me. And I reach out to her about my boogie, they both light up. And that's all the fuck I care about. I don't care if she don't like me. She like my daughter. I had to delete Diamond's number out of her phone because my baby will text you 50 times a day. You know what I'm saying? But she had but if somebody cares for other people, I welcome that. Because all she got is me. All she got is me. She been fighting since she was pushed out in this world at 6 months pregnant. She been fighting. So if she idolize somebody and see somebody on the TV and she can call her friend, we all know, she's a little kid. So hey,
It's
and if
okay,
Diamond
Venus.
entertains that, they live in their own world and that ain't my business. So the bottom line is that I just came up here to give the mom's perspective because I went through that type of thing. And I just came up here to say, like, she ain't Diamond, she might have her faults. She ain't always the freaking villain. And here's a testimony to show the softer side of her.
I ain't even. Somebody come up and tell a story about me. The fuck?
Trina, girl.
Sorry about Trina.
I can't even not like you, Trina.
Venus, I think the word is not idolizing. I don't think it's idolizing. My grandchildren are familiar with a lot of you. Familiar, he will, especially one of my grandsons, right? He will come by and say, like, he will hear T's voice. He'll say, "Is that T? Is that?" And he won't say Corey. He'll say Kari because y'all always say Kari. He knows Trina's voice. And so he's familiar with a lot of you because he sat in my lap for so many years and heard. So she's familiar, and it's a familiar voice, right? Diamond is a
No,
familiar
she has
person.
a connection. She has a connection with her. That's what I'm saying.
I know, yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, yeah. If you let me, but it being idolizing her, being familiar with her and having that connection, saying hi to her, those are different. So it's not, idolizing is very different than having a connection and being familiar with the person. Those things are different. I think the wrong word was used, and that's the triggering part. But it's your child, right? It's your child, and whoever she has a connection with in whatever way, that's for you to choose. It's not for someone else to choose. And you don't have to explain that to anyone. You don't have to explain your parenting to anyone else. But I love the way you say whore with the hard R. I wish that you would teach that to other people. It's whore and not hoe. I really appreciate the hard R on it. And I'll be back when you guys stop arguing about this. Thank you for the pronunciation. See you guys later.
I love it. It just doesn't hit the same to me if you don't put the hard RE on it.
Oh God, I hope
Yes. Whore.
It just hit different when you take it all the way to the end. It just hit different.
Well,
But yeah, I appreciate y'all. I have not been on here on panels in a while. I just appreciate y'all for entertaining the madness for a few minutes, and I am going to drop down.
Let me swing the conversation back real quick.
Talk about I'm hard. I'm just won't let my wall down. I cried more than anybody on this motherfucker. I'm the most emotional bitch on this side of TikTok. Y'all just say any motherfucker thing just to try to justify it. I'd rather you just say I don't like you, Trina, and shut the fuck up than trying to make up all this delusional ass bullshit.
I don't like Trina.
Let me say this right, Trina. I don't know if it was you that said it, but they brought your name into it that you told Susu not to do it. That was said.
Leola, we ain't gonna talk about what a flex is and
She
ain't,
said she
bitch.
did
Cause
it.
we could talk about it.
Right, right. But that's what I'm saying. When Diamond was trying to find this information, we don't know what's going on the back end. But even if it was from you, if the avenue stopped at you, then Essence came and say, "Oh, I'm gonna get it," and the avenue stopped at Essence. She
I
been had
think
text
I
Chef.
think Trina is emotional enough that if that had been her, she would have been. What you mean you can't tell me? Like you was finna tell
Right.
me now y'all on some bullshit. You would have thought they was
She would
playing
have
in your
flipped out.
face.
Right.
I know you would have, Trina. You would have thought, even if they wasn't playing in yourself, the way it would have looked, I know your ass would have
So
felt
why
some
didn't I
kind
feel
of
But
like Chef
Trina,
was
hold
playing?
on, hold on.
So why did
Trina, I
I feel
want you
like
to
Chef
see
was
it.
playing in my
because
face?
you. I think that I'm just saying in the way that it happened, right?
But
Just in the way that it
I can't
happened.
agree with you, T, because I'm gonna
It
be
was three.
honest.
It was three, four people. It was
But
three,
hold
four,
on,
five
it was three,
people.
four people because she kept pursuing the information.
I
I'm gonna be
know. I'm
honest.
just
If
saying. If
Diamond
you
would
would
have
have,
texted me on the back end and told me, "Hey, he cool," his mama said, "Sit back right now," I wouldn't have kept looking for the information like she did. So I
But
can't agree with you.
let me ask you this, because y'all said Chef and Susu knew since last night, right? But she say she been texting Chef, and then when Chef came up, Chef said what she said, and then kind of dropped. She didn't give no information, so you don't see it like being shaded. And it might have not. Her
She texted her
aggravation could have
phone.
been at other
she didn't
people.
just drop her phone. I
She
think somebody
texted
had
her
called her
phone.
No,
phone.
I'm just saying she dropped. What I mean, Chef just dropped from the
She
panel.
dropped and
But
she
I'm just
sent her
saying.
a message.
Right, but I'm saying you don't feel it like her aggravation could have been because, like, damn, this person shading me like this for no goddamn reason. I text them being genuine, trying to find out, and I know you probably had lesser information than everybody. You probably had lesser information than all. You and Essence probably had lesser information because, like you say, Susu already knew. But with that being said, like you don't feel like she was being shaded by other people, and that kind of made her. And then when Susu said, "I'm gonna give you the information," and then you jumped in like, "No, no, no." Like y'all don't sense that. Like, damn, it feel like y'all shading me.
I could see that if she didn't have any type of communication or any type of context, but since she did, no, I don't. She had the context. It like I can see if we just left it at, oh no, it's a no. After motherfuckers that offered it to you and it's a no. But you had, not only did you have the context, you was told he was okay, he's going home, and you were given the context and that he will reach out to you. Which
She said she wanted to know herself.
big surprise. Guess what? That was the fucking answer she had to leave with. So no, I don't.
I mean, everybody see it different. I mean, I felt like it was shade because I'm like, damn, she sitting here waiting. I was trolling my ass off in the comments. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna troll my ass off on them in the comments. But I knew like nobody gave her a definitive answer. And I don't think it was about no cash apps. I don't think it was
Again,
about none of
that's
that.
not true. Y'all keep saying it like she was just stuck and confused and didn't know.
I'm
She got
I'm
three
shaking my head
definitive
to the
answers
comments.
from three different people. What aren't y'all getting
But
about
hold
that?
on, Trina. It was after everybody reached out to other people that's like, oh,
It's
Diamond
not so
was
everybody. I reached out to the mother. I told Diamond what the mother said. Diamond continued for the information. So yes, I did step in to stop it.
right. But that what I'm saying. Like, it's because she didn't have that communication with the mama.
Okay,
Everybody
but
coming
then the
back.
mama
Hold
came
on,
in
listen,
on
you
her
gotta
own
understand. You
page.
gotta
Move
understand what
forward,
The
you gotta
mama
y'all.
bear with
came
me.
in and said, "Keep my son name out your mouth," and she ain't pay no attention to that either. So now what?
She didn't know. She tried to invite the
She
lady up in
did
the
know. Her
panel.
mom
She
said
don't know
no
that
when she
lady
asked
told
her
her.
to come up. She told her no.
Well, I don't know.
I
Listen,
Oh,
didn't see that
okay.
in the
we
comments.
Oh,
have we
okay.
have troll we
Now you
have
don't
trolls
know.
that listen.
So
We have
hey
trolls.
guys, how do we move forward, y'all?
It's
How
hard.
do we move forward and keep this
I ain't
from
moving no
happening
motherfucker
again?
where when some shit go down with me, y'all talk for a month. On my mama, it's up.
Trina feels she has been
Trina, come
disrespected.
on, baby.
Drop it.
The fuck, that's a
Queen
motherfucker pride.
Jewel
My
feel
turn
like
30 gotta be
Diamond
a
did a
night for
cash
motherfuckers gotta
grab.
lost all mine. On my mama.
That shit ain't gonna end overnight. You got people out here
I
just
really had
bumping.
motherfuckers texting me, asking me what took me so long to text back. You bitches is out y'all motherfucking minds, bro.
But that's what I'm saying. It like
Don't get shit
nobody.
fucked up because I done
Y'all
started
ain't
taking this medicine.
y'all ain't
On my
seeing it the
mama,
way
this
it
shit will
is.
get like that. The fuck?
I wasn't there when what happened with you, Trina.
I ain't letting shit go. Don't even ask me. And quit texting my phone telling me to stop talking. Y'all niggas making it worse.
They gonna send you some cash out so you can start, all right? Y'all send some cash out.
Don't send me
Well,
shit, because I will
I'm just
refund.
gonna put a disclaimer out that if I get sick and I'm in the hospital or something, and y'all find out through my children, understand me. Don't listen to nobody in my family. Come see me. Come
Train
see me.
Bang. What? Train Bang. What is you got going on, girl? What didn't we have a talk?
Talk we had ain't got nothing to do with what's going on.
Just on her high horse right now.
Position, let her talk to her.
Bitch, I wish you get on the. Okay. Ooh.
See, it do got something to do with what we talked about. Look at you. Listen at you.
I really don't like that shit though, because it's okay when everybody talking shit about Trina. We can talk about Trina parenting, where
No, ain't nobody saying it was okay.
if she showered or not. But Trina has to just let people say whatever. I really do not
Lola,
like that.
kiss my ass. Kiss my ass. The whole crack of it. Just the crack.
I know you ain't telling me to kiss it.
No, I said Leola.
Never mind. You do
Her
have
ass throwing damn. She get on my damn nerve. Train Bang. Then she gonna go on what you call Train Bang. Child, lead these people to it, baby.